Mountain Eyeworks is open for all your eye care needs.
Dr. Erica Musgrove provides comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Whether you're on the field or on the ice, Mountain Eyeworks will make sure you can play to the best of your ability.
Come check out the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses. Make an appointment today at mountaineyeworks.com.
Or come visit us. We're easy to find in Central Park Plaza.
Mountain Eyeworks, helping you and the refs see better.
Mountain Eyeworks, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Sailor Sports. Go Sailors!
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we've gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Hey, it's Jay with Switchback Sports, a proud supporter of Steamboat Sailors Athletics. Our new store is now open, so visit us at 402 Lincoln at the Into the West building in downtown Steamboat. Come check out our largest boot selection ever and experience our extraordinary customer service. We can't wait to see you at our new store at 402 Lincoln Avenue, the Into the West building in downtown Steamboat. Switchback Sports, we bring the mountain to you, and we are proud to support Steamboat Sailors Athletics.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Weston Bose. I'm number 20 and I play center. I've been playing hockey for 13 years. Team goals for this season is to make it to the Final Four. I also play lacrosse, and I love to ski. Favorite subject in school is probably shop because you get a lot of freedom. And over the summer, I just worked a lot. Plans after I graduate, I hope to go to a flight school to become a pilot. My favorite movie is Toy Story. My name is Weston Bose. I am 17, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Springs Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group, supported by the Group Real Estate.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go Sailors!
Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Buckles Auto Co-op, the Paoli Group, Steamboat Ace Hardware, and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV, Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
We now send it to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Hockey.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are here from the Howie Dome. It's time for some Friday night hockey. Vlad and Chase along for the ride. We've got one of the Ripley boys working camera and a couple beauticians in front of us, so bear with us if you are watching. Sailors are going to be donning their home white jerseys, red numbers, black trim. And in terms of the Ace Hardware press box, they're right to left in period one. They're of course, taking on the Crested Butte Titans here in this Friday night matchup. And the first period is underway. Crested Butte coming out in this first shift, showing off some good speed. It's going to be picked up by Hubler behind the net. He's going to rim it up the wall to Ripley on the far side. Touches it along further. Hubler is in pursuit. Tries to get it deep. Nice job from Crested Butte to hold the line. Work to the near side, and there's Chapman. He's bumped to the ice. Titans will take over And it's going to be picked up by Dietrich. Dietrich, though, is not going to be able to get that one up. Second effort, it is taken forward now by Cale Medina. Medina's in, shoots one wide of goal. Rush Hale starting for the Sailors. Hex Stevenson is serving a 10-minute. That's a holdover penalty from last game that he took after the final horn. And so he will be in the box for 10 before he is set to release and play. We're a minute into this one, and it's taken now by Znamacek. Tries to get it to Fritzen. Fritzen works it up the far side wall to the corner. Needs help from Kretschmar. Gets it, but it's going to be taken back by the forechecking pressure Crested Butte. They try to work it out front. Nice job there from Kempers. And now he's going to just fire one up ice into the neutral zone. D2D, the Titans go at their own blue line as they take it right back. And it's pushed forward, but only so far as Angus Fritzen. Fritzen takes it, works it to the red line. Dispossessed there, and Kempers will take it back now for the Sailors. He is going to pick up a head of steam, makes a move into the slot. Shot there, first one on goal, stopped by the goalie. That is Jack Perkins, who is starting off in net for this Crested Butte team, and Perkins makes the first save of the game on either side. Like I mentioned, Rush Hale getting a start for the Steamboat Sailors here this evening. Moore is out. He's got Fortna to his left. It looks like Hare to his right. McCarty and Gormley are the back-end pair. Moore tries to get in, pushing forward, but eventually he's going to be poked free of his possession, and the Titans take it out. Nice saucer pass, hits off the heel of a stick, and Hare takes over, ripping it up the wall. Finds Moore, tries to chip it in deep to the offensive end, but it's worked right back out to the neutral zone. Kellen Gormley tried to stand up and make a play, lost the puck. Work now by McCarty, sends it near side to Fortna. Fortna's up across the offensive blue line, and he rips one around to the far side. Nice job from Gormley stepping up, keeping that alive, but his shot is gloved down by a defender in front of the goal frame, and now Kellen Gormley is just going to chip this one deep into the Crested Butte end, and with everyone going for a change, he turns off as well. Fresh legs over the bench for your Sailors. Crested Butte in the royal blue uniforms with white numbers and trim. Here coming in are the Titans. This pass is an errant one that's ending up in the hands of Perkins, and he'll hang on to that. Nothing to speak of in terms of any extended play on the errant feed. It came off of the stick of his own man. That was Duke Sloan in the near corner, who ended up getting dispossessed. Now it's going to be Hubler over the wall with Ripley and Chapman. I love that line. They bring the energy like we talked about in the pregame show with Brian Harvey. Crested Butte trying to work one out of their own zone. Chipped up the wall to the near side. They're into the offensive end onside. Chance, shot, goal. It's Sam Dukeman who finds the back of the net for Crested Butte, and it is 1-0 with 14:17 remaining. And not quite the start that the Sailors would have liked to have seen. It was the first shot of the game that went on frame and goes in. 14:17 left, first period. Sailors will need to bounce back here in a hurry. You can see this Crested Butte team is ready to go, even with the long drive that they have made here to get to Steamboat today. They seem like they don't have any bus legs whatsoever. They came out flying. We'll see what the Sailors can do to respond. Chipped up the wall and into the Crested Butte end. Titans will advance this one, and it's chipped into the Steamboat bench, and that'll draw a whistle, and the Sailors bring over the next unit. And the face-off will happen just in front of the Steamboat bench. No, now they're bringing it out to center ice. Officials here today: Ken Foster is the linesman, Brian Robick the other liney, Dylan Sanders with a great beard, best beard of the four of them, is one of the officials, and Dave Hartley is the other wearing the bands. I always like to give them some love. Chipped in just wide of goal frame. Crested Butte now going to try and break this one out. A nice intercept. Here's Kemper's shot. Goal! What a shot from Kempers. A bad play there from Crested Butte on a giveaway. And the Sailors have tied it up just 30 seconds after the Crested Butte goal. 13:45 remaining here in period one. And it is Kempers who tucks it home for your Sailors. And Andrew Kempers right in the slot, not the man to give that puck up to. Now Crested Butte off the ensuing draw, picked up by Kempers, sent wide of the goal. And Kretschmar in the far corner. Scoops it up for the Sailors. He's got help. There's Kempers again. Reverses course down the far side half wall. Looking back post. Couldn't get it to fly. Aaron breakout pass off of a skate of a Sailors attacking player. Now here's Smith. Tries to work it in front. Skips over a man's stick. Ends up at Kempers. And the shot's blocked down. Kretschmar knocks his man to the ice. And he's going to escape with the puck in the far side at the half wall. Now into the corner. Kretschmar working up the boards. Reverses course back down. Sends it to Kempers. He tries to one-time it, but a nice poke check there. And eventually Crested Butte will take over. Nice job from Landon Smith on the forecheck, though. Takes it right back and rips it down the wall. Kretschmar going for a quick change. Crested Butte allowed at least enough time to get this out of their own zone, but an errant pass up ice once again is going to be taken by the Sailors, and miscommunications between the ears allow for the Crested Butte team to watch the Sailors go back to their own end. 12:39 left here in period one, a 1-1 game with 2 goals in a matter of 32 seconds. Now it's going to be taken by Pearson. Now Moore sent up to Fritzen. Fritzen rips one, tipped in front, big save. Rebound now is going to be taken, and Moore has it. Moore works it up the corner. And now it's going to be taken by the Sailors, sent on frame, and that one steered just wide by the Sailors, and a good job from Perkins, who had an active stick. My bad, guys. Sorry about that. My apologies. And it's going to be worked up by Steamboat now. They break into the zone, and Moore will try to take it over offensively. Goes behind the goal, sends one up front. There's Chapman with a one-timer just wide. Pearson now buzzing around. They were sitting down initially, and it was fine, and then I didn't think that one through, so that was my fault. We've cleared up the area in front, so now if there's any bad camera work, it's all on Ripley. Tanner's fault. You can take it up with him. Bringing it back here to the Howie Dome. 11:44 remaining here in the first stanza. 1-1 game here from Howelsen Ice Arena. And Crested Butte working one off the face-off. Shot was blocked down. And another one of the Ripley boys, who is actually playing today, not just sitting up here doing camera work, takes that but can't clear. I told Tanner that he's only allowed to chirp his brother Landon 3 times tonight and make sure that they're all radio appropriate. Work down in behind the frame. It's Hubler in pursuit. Sends one up front. Chapman there. Couldn't come up with it. Taking the other direction and fired out by Crested Butte. McCarty takes it his own blue line. Spins away from the pressure of the Titans man. Now tries to body one off, but it's Crested Butte who picks it up, and they'll get one in deep. 11 minutes on the clock now. 1-1 score. Rimmed around by Kellen Gormley. Sent out to the neutral zone. Skips over one man's stick. Now Landon Ripley. 2-on-2. He's got Hubler with him. Cuts to the middle. Shoots one high and wide. That must have been taught to him by his oldest brother. Now it's going to be Hubler who picks this one up. I'll be chirping Tanner via radio all night long, so he can expect that and should at least appreciate it. Work down the wall. Landon Ripley in pursuit. However, he is going to be bodied off well, and Crested Butte takes it back as the Titans will try to advance here with the Sailors changing. They get some fresh troops over the bench, and once more Steamboat dumps it in. Gormley takes a hit. It was a little late, yep, and Dave Hartley got it on that one. Here's Smith behind the net. Landon Smith, far side at the extended goal line. Beautiful saucer pass to Kempers, gets away from him, and the Sailors have to regroup in the neutral zone. They have their goalie out on the delayed penalty. Here's Kempers now. He's in on his backhand. Tries to steer to the corner, and eventually it's poked free, and Crested Butte will get the whistle. It's going to be an elbowing call that is coming up against the Titans. Elbowing, interesting. Could have gone with the interference as well. It was a little bit after that puck had been sent up by Gormley, but either way, a penalty is a penalty. 2 on the clock, and going to sit for 2 is Grady Dietrich, and he'll have to think about his life choices before he's set to return. 10:03 on the clock. First power play of the day for either team. It's going to be a Steamboat man advantage. Worked up to Fritzen. Goes D to Chapman. Chapman now, far side of the circle. Walks in. Backdoor play. He's got Kempers. Rips one high and wide. And we have a name for that in Steamboat. It's a such and such breakout, but I won't mention that over air. It's going to be scooped up now by the Sailors. Fritzen behind his own net finds Kretschmar. Nice outlet to Chapman in stride. Chapman across the blue line, gives it off to Kempers. Kempers had Smith down, instead decides on Fritzen at the top of the circle. Shot there, hits skates and comes to the near corner. Loose puck chased down though by Fritzen. Sends it down the wall, gathered in by Kretschmar. Cycles it further and he's got Landon Smith. Smith walks out near side. He's got Kempers and finds him with a pass. Kempers off of the hash mark is going to give one up top to Fritzen. Fritzen over to Chappie. One-timer there. And he got not quite everything on that he would have liked to have had, but a shot with his high riser stopped by Perkins, no rebound. 1:11 remaining here in the man advantage for the Sailors. 1-1 score against Crested Butte with 9:14 remaining in period number 1. Faceoff is going to come up to the glove side of the left, catching Jack Perkins. And we will see more out there to take it. He's got McCarty with Hubler, Znamacek, and Landon Ripley. And that's power play unit 2 here, at least on chance number 1. Hubler walks the line. Dangerous plays, but he keeps it alive. And Hubler now sends it up top. He's got Znamacek. Gathers it on the backhand, so he couldn't shoot. And will walk down the far side half wall. He's got Moore on the back door. Doesn't find him. Gives it off instead to Ripley. Sends one through the crease. Moore's there. Shot. Big save Perkins. No rebound to speak of. Good looking play, though, as the Sailors were able to find some seams and get some chances. That's something that my Bantam team never really had, were chances in an 0-17-1 season, including an 0-4 tournament down in Denver. 8:46 remaining here. Oh, boy. It's going to be worked off in the ensuing face-offs. Znamacek gathers in the neutral zone. It's poke checked free of him and worked deep into the Steamboat end, and nice job killing some time off there from the Crested Butte player. Taken in the far side by Hubler. Great little work here on the PK. Looks like that's Finnegan who's out there doing a great job. That's Marchitelli. That is an early contender for name of the game. Znamacek shoots, tip just wide. Ripley and McCarty in the area. Sailors are trying to work this. Just 5 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Moore walks out, tries to tuck one short side. He must have taken shooting lessons from his dad as he fires it off the side of the cage instead. Ripley sends one out front now. Loose puck in front, and a chance is stopped by Perkins. Nice job there from the Sailors. Both units really had their chances. Good to see. And so opportunities were abundant, but Perkins came up with some saves to equal it, and we remain at 1-1 here with 7:53 left in period 1. Face-off man's going to be Fortna. He's just adjusting. Too much flow inside the bucket there for Fortna. He's got Pearson to his left, Hare to his right, and it's a line full of right-handed players here. In case you were wondering, I know I was. And it's going to be worked up off of the turnover by Crested Butte. They're going to get to the neutral zone. So I will say, Crested Butte came out flying. The first few shifts, they were buzzing around. The Sailors weathered the storm. Kemper's goal to tie things up really helped this team out and settle them in to a Friday night Howie Dome game. Always fun playing in front of your own crowd, and it's a really big weekend for Steamboat. And I'm going to ask Tanner via play-by-play here, but shot goes to Perkins. He steers it to the far corner. If they win both, do they win the Mountain Division? Do they have the tiebreaker with Glenwood? Do you know? All right, useless. That's why I didn't put a headset on him. It's going to be taken now by Pearson. Sends one over to a man just off the bench. Gormley with a shot. That one is stopped down by Perkins. So it sounds like if the Sailors win both games here this weekend against Crested Butte, they are due for a bye. Stevenson releases from the penalty box now, and he is eligible to play. I'll ask Jeremy at intermission. We'll get some more details because he'll probably know more than you do. Now it's taken up the near side half wall. Cycled down by Landon Smith looking for Kempers. And Kempers has a man cut into the slot. Decides instead on Kretschmar in the corner again. Kretschmar goes behind the goal to Landon Smith. Far corner now. He's looking for a man. He's got a couple players calling for the puck. And Smith goes right back down the half wall again. Sends one into nobody. It's shipped up the wall, and Crested Butte will take over. Chipped along further by the Titans. They're into the zone. Kellen Gormley in pursuit. Bodies collide. Kemper's in the fray, as he always seems to be when he's out there. Comes to the slot. Shot. Stopped by Hale. That's his first save of the game here, as he goes to 50% on the saving percentage for the day. Worked up now, offsides by Crested Butte, and it's going to be a face-off just in front of the Steamboat. It's going to be in the Steamboat zone here. I don't know what happened. Looks like Hale's helmet came off. He was flabbergasted that he had to make a save there, and helmet gets thrown to the ice, but he makes the stop regardless. That's just a gutsy play there. Gutsy. Want to thank Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig, member FDIC. Also Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice, homeowner's friend. You can go see Cody and the gang at Alpine Lumber for all your building needs. Russell's Auto Salon is another proud supporter of Sailors Athletics here on KTYV 105.7 and online at steamboatradio.com. Your premier full-service auto body shop where you're always made by accident, bringing you the collision of the game. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Mountain Mattress and Furniture, my favorite sponsor, because you can try test naps. Helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep, go in for your test nap today, right on Loggers Lane. So the Sailors have Stevenson out there, his first taste of action on the evening after serving his 10-minute misconduct. I will say, and I'll say it in front of any chassa board that wants to hear it, that is a silly, silly call to make a misconduct holdover that just doesn't make sense in any capacity. That's never been a rule whatsoever in any game. Give them an extra one, and if it's their penalty that's their, I think, fourth, maybe fifth, and they get the extra game that they missed because the rules. But man, having them sit for an infraction in a different game is just a little bit different than anything that we've seen growing up in hockey. 5:56 left, first period of play. I don't set the rules though, I just pretend to know them. Here comes Ripley, he's going to send one up, finding Chapman in onside, chips it along the wall, Landon Ripley in pursuit on the forecheck. Man overskates the puck, and Ripley gets taken down. He needs to learn to skate. Now it's Chapman, sends it out front. Hubler couldn't quite take that one down, and it's cycled down lower. Of course I say that, and 2 of our 5 listeners are likely his grandparents, so that's wonderful. Maybe his brother Walker as well. But of course the brother would agree. Here's an outlet pass and a good one. Worked in, and Stevenson will take this behind his own net. He is going to be attacked by 2 different Titans players, and eventually he reverses course with a pass to Znamacek. Runs into a body. Got it up though to Landon Ripley. If he turns the Jets on, he can get a 3-on-2, but both of those players at the tail end of a long shift. Ripley and Hubler staying out there. Stevenson out in front of this. He gets below the goal line. Is he an offensive player, a defensive player? Who knows? He doesn't. Fritzen picks it up near side half wall. Cycles it down said half wall, but no one's home in white. Picked up by Crested Butte once again on the near side, and things are finally slowing down a little bit here as we have just 4:46 remaining in the first period of play. Now we get some bumping music during play. That's per request from me. You're welcome. Here comes Pearson, and Hubler was going to be offside had he gone in, so instead the Sailors regroup in their own zone at the blue line. D-to-D it goes. Here's Fritzen, works it off the wall. Pearson was in the area, Moore was streaking, and neither come up with it. It's Crested Butte who ends up with possession for a moment. They can't get it deep, and the Sailors take it back. Here's Fritzen now, and a fanned-on clearing attempt there from Fritzen. He's able to recover, however, and now it's going to be steered to the far corner, and an offsides whistled down. I think that's the rule. And the other game in Summit, so in Summit, they didn't call it, and Summit ended up scoring like a minute later. And I always thought it was an intentional offsides. I have to check my NFSH book, that like federation that they play with, and see if those rules are a little different. But I will do so and get back to you on that at a certain point in the next 3 to 5 years. Worked up by Kellen Gormley, sends a pass up to Hare, goes under his stick, and it's taken now by Crested Butte. They'll go D-to-D on a pass. That does connect. Up ice it goes, but Moore was in the lane. Chipped in now, and the Sailors on the forecheck yet again. Charlie Moore going in. You know what? Now that we have his dad in the area, we can answer a long-standing question. How much does he weigh? Wow, I was wrong. I was off by a whopping 33 pounds. We've got Charlie Moore Moore's clocking in at 125 here. Love to hear it. I was guessing 92 pounds, so I don't know, but soaking wet. Worked in front now. Shot there. Steered to the corner by Perkins. Rebound. Picked up by Crested Butte. They'll come to the near corner with the breakout attempt. And the Titans, you can see that their whole game has shifted. The first 3 to 5 minutes of this game, you could see the speed that they carried. But now all of a sudden, I mean, I can't imagine what's changed, but they have just gotten into the game a little bit more mucky and muddy up there, and maybe it slowed them down, but it's been very noticeable. The Sailors did a good job. I mean, Titans did score first, but Sailors come back with Kempers retaliating in 32 seconds, and here we are, 1-1 with 2:55 to go in period one. Ken Foster going to have a nice little chat with some high schoolers about their placement on the glass and what is allowed and what is not allowed. Face-off is down. Shot, big save from Hale, kicking out the right pillow. He didn't know where that was, but he gets a hold of it with that right pad and makes the stop. Smith battling in behind the net, and the player's release. Puck comes from far side corner. Stevenson is there. Worked up the wall. Now back down again. Crested Butte keeping it alive. McCarty scoops it for the Sailors. Sends it to the near side. Kemper's lined a man up. He's going to go to the box. An interference call against Andrew Kempers. And could have been a roughing call per the new rules, but, you know, they give him the interference call. 2:22 remaining, and we'll see our first power play of the day for Crested Butte. And the Sailors have to play a man down here. 1-1 score. Looks like they're going to bring Dylan Gormley over the boards with Landon Ripley, Znamacek, and...
Connor Chapman.
I don't know why Tanner thinks he's a color analyst here. He doesn't even have a headset on, but, man, he should. There's Chapman. That's what he's telling me. I'm having too much fun here in the Steamboat A's press box. Sent down the length of the sheet, no icing on that one. Perkins will set it up behind his own goal. It looks like Perkins is wearing a beanie on top of his head. Anyways, taken by Crested Butte. 1:59 remaining here in the period. Just a few seconds shy of that left in the man advantage for the Titans. Work deep into the zone by Crested Butte. They'll stop on the far side. Good active stick from Gormley. Gormley, he's trying not to let that man come out front. Does a good job bodying him off. Gormley behind the net now. Ends up not pursuing. Nice job there to kind of slow it down. Chapman in the near corner. He sends one off the wall, but not out. Great hold. Crested Butte with a shot. That one blocked by Gormley in front. He's shaken up. Near side corner. Chapman again will send this one and get it down the length of the sheet. Just 62 seconds remaining in power play time. 1:22 remaining in the period. Crested Butte setting up behind their own net. The reverse course with the puck. Easy for me to say. Worked up the near side, and waiting there is Dietrich. Nice job from Pearson. He's got a man down the slot. Hubler all alone. He's in. He shoots it. Oh, what a save there from Perkins. Getting the blocker on that, and Hubler was all alone. Miscommunication from the Crested Butte team just trying to break out. Now it's Dietrich. Dietrich into the offensive end. Fires. Big save there from Hale. Worked into the far side. Fighting for it is Fritzen. He's killing time. Scoops it up the wall. Eventually comes to the blue line, but it's kept alive there by Crested Butte. And now sent back up towards the blue line. Man is there. DDD goes, steps across, and Pearson is in a lane and clears it at least to the neutral zone. He will stay on the ice for at least 30 seconds longer, as that is as much time as we have left in the period. 5 on the clock here before Kempers releases. Souvenir! That'll be signed after the game. Oh!
That's when you go to the locker room to get an autograph.
That's an absolutely hideous play from whoever just threw that back. I'm in agreement with Tanner here. We need to see some autographs. Bring the silver Sharpies, because that's going to be worth at least 10 cents one day. I'm pretty sure the rubber on it will be worth something. Shot, stopped by Hale, rebound, put to the corner by Stevenson. He's going to send it up. He's got his man off the bench. Up ice pass, intercepted. Now taken in, and a shot is just wide of frame. Stevenson behind his own goal, to the corner. Barrels over a man, 4 seconds on the clock. And that'll bring us to the end of period one. Horn sounds, we are at 1-1 here from the Howelsen Ice Arena. We'll be back with the second period of action. This is your Steamboat Sailor Sports Connection, KTYV 105.7. We're online as well at steamboatradio.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stick around for
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Steamboat Roofing Company, I Furnish, Mountain West Insurance, Switchback Sports, Mountain Eye Works, Doc's Auto Clinic, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Buttle's Auto Salon, the Paoli Group, Steamboat Ace Hardware, and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Steamboat Ace has been a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors broadcast for more than 10 years. But that's not the only way we support the kids in this wonderful community. Hi, this is Bridget from Steamboat Ace. It has always been a priority of Steamboat Ace to support and encourage positive hobbies and activities for our youth. In addition to local scholarships, Steamboat Ace provides the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale. Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the sailors' shopping place.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil.
Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group, supported by the Group Real Estate.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go, Sailors.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Kellen Gormley, number 27. I've been playing hockey for 13 years. My personal goals are to get some goals. I have been playing baseball since I was 5 years old. My favorite subject in school is math because I'm good at math. This summer I worked a lot and played baseball. After I graduate, I'm planning on going to college and majoring in engineering and maybe minoring in math. My favorite movie is Tangled because it's got good music. I am Kellen Gormley and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Springs Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, this is Tony with I Furnish, Steamboat's newest furniture store. We've been in Summit County for 15 years, and we're excited to bring fashionable, affordable furniture to the longtime locals of Steamboat. Whether you're looking to furnish a rental, remodeling, or just want an updated look, we've got it. We've got 11,000 square feet, carry bunk beds, sleepers, dining room sets, recliners, and much more. We're proud to be your local, family-owned furniture store right here in Steamboat.
Stop by our new location at 1855 Shield Drive in Steamboat, or visit ifurnishco.com.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group, supported by the Group Real Estate.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go, Sailors.
Making our community a better place is Steamboat Motors. And today we're featuring Partners for Youth, formerly Partners in Routt County.
Partners for Youth is looking for mentors, especially male mentors. We need you to help support our local youth. Go to partnersyouth.org to find out more. Become a mentor, change 2 lives. Partnersyouth.org.
Sponsored by Steamboat Motors. West Steamboat on Highway 40. Shop them online at steamboatmotors.com.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Connor Chapman. I'm number 19 and I play left wing. I've been playing hockey for like 10 years. My personal goal for this season is to win, and the team goal is probably to win also. I like skiing. My favorite subject in school is lunch, because I'm not in school. I plan on working this summer. I plan on going to college after school's done. My favorite movie is Black Panther, because Wakanda forever. I am Connor, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Spring Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports Broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Come find out why Steamboat Motors is a Carfax top-rated dealer. Whether you're in the market for a new or pre-owned, Steamboat Motors will find you the perfect vehicle that both fits your needs and budget, all in their no-pressure environment. So custom order your brand new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram truck at Steamboat Motors with just $1 down. Come see why Steamboat Motors is a consistent J.D. Power Award winner. West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com.
Alpine Lumber is proud to support Steamboat Springs High School athletics on KTYV Sports on FM. We believe the competitive nature of high school sports builds character and is a good indicator of success in future life for those who participate. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend, easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks.
Hi, this is Tony with iFurnish, Steamboat's newest furniture store. We've been in Summit County for 15 years, and we're excited to bring fashionable, affordable furniture to the long-time locals of Steamboat. Whether you're looking to furnish a rental, remodeling, or just want an updated look, we've got it. We've got 11,000 square feet, carry bunk beds, sleepers, dining room sets, recliners, and much more. We're proud to be your local, family-owned furniture store right here in Steamboat.
Stop by our new location at 1855 Shield Drive in Steamboat or visit ifurnishco.com.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hello, my name is Dylan Gormley. I am number 4 for the Steamboat Sailors. I play defense for the hockey team. I've been playing hockey for 13 years. The team goals this year is to win states. The personal goal is to have fun, score some goals, and hopefully propel the team to that goal. I've been playing baseball for 11 years. I love hockey, baseball, skiing, dirt biking. My favorite subject in school is probably my med prep internship. I get an intern at the hospital. It's pretty fun. This summer I plan on working, getting my EMT certification. After I graduate, I plan to go on to a sports medicine school, either UNC or NAU. My favorite movie is Midway. I am Dylan Gormley, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Mountain Eyeworks is open for all your eye care needs.
Dr. Erica Musgrove provides comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Whether you're on the field, court, or on the ice, Mountain Eyeworks will make sure you can play to the best of your ability.
Come check out the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses. Make an appointment today at mountaineyeworks.com.
Or come visit us. We're easy to find in Central Park Plaza.
Mountain Eyeworks, helping you and the refs see better.
Mountain Eyeworks, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Sailor Sports. Go Sailors!
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group, supported by the Group Real Estate.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go Sailors!
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Steamboat Roofing Company, I Furnish, Mountain West Insurance, Switchback Sports, Mountain Eyeworks, Doc's Auto Clinic, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Butte's Auto Salon, the Paoli Group, Steamboat Ace Hardware, and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
We now send it to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Hockey.
Alpine Lumber is proud to support Steamboat Springs High School athletics on KTYB Sports on FM. We believe the competitive nature of high school sports builds character and is a good indicator of success in future life for those who participate. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend, easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Managing local land involves balancing resources such as agriculture, water, and wildlife. I'm Brian Ripley, and I have over 16 years of experience managing ranch resources as your neighbor here in Routt County. I'm the Ranch and Rural Property Specialist for the Paoli Group with the support of Colorado Group Realty. Put your trust in someone that has the practical experience and knowledge to help you with all of your ranch, rural, and equine property needs. I aspire to help you reach all of your real estate goals. I'm Brian Ripley, and you can find me at thepaoligroup.com in the Ranch Division.
The holidays are a time for reflection and being thankful for all we have. The staff at Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is so grateful for each and every one of you who trusted them with your insurance and financial decisions. They understand how important and personal those decisions are. Thank you for choosing Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. From the team at Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services in Craig, Steamboat, and Meeker, warmest wishes for a great holiday season.
Hi, this is Tony with iFurnish, Steamboat's newest furniture store. We've been in Summit County for 15 years, and we're excited to bring fashionable, affordable furniture to the longtime locals of Steamboat. Whether you're looking to furnish a rental, remodeling, or just want an updated look, we've got it. We've got 11,000 square feet, carry bunk beds, sleepers, dining room sets, recliners, and much more. We're proud to be your local, family-owned furniture store right here in Steamboat.
Stop by our new location at 1855 Shield Drive in Steamboat or visit ifurnishco.com.
What a nerd. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Excited to have you here for the second period of action. I'm sorry about any undue delays in advertisements there for a hot minute. I had to run to the lobby and actually fix up this away roster so it's not scrambled eggs. I actually have it dialed in now in numerical order. That's what it's all about. And you know what? I figured that they would have known it's all about us broadcasters. This game isn't about the players. It's all about the broadcasters. I'm kidding, of course. Holy cow. I felt the vibrations of our listener base. They were very upset at me, especially Walker over in North Carolina had it going. Oh, wait. That's a good one. Sailors are in their white uniforms, red numbers, black trim. They are going, in terms of the Steamboat Ace press box, they're left to right. Here's Chapman right off the opening draw here in period number 2. He gets dragged to the ice, and it's going to be worked behind by CRESTED Butte. They take it behind their own net. This is Sloan. Breaks out far side. Nice little intercept there from Kempers. He tried to get it deep. He couldn't, and now with a second effort, it's cleared to the neutral zone by CRESTED Butte. One-on-one developing. Man comes in. Great back check there from Fritzen. Puts it to the corner. There is Kretschmar, and it's dumped right back in. Kretschmar intercepts, makes a nice little move, and in the neutral zone, he comes free. Kretschmar in across the line, shoots one. Stopped there by Perkins. Kind of handcuffed him a little bit, but ends up in the near corner. And now it's going to be Kempers battling for it with a little bit of help help as well in the corner by Kretschmar. That should be a whistle because he is fixing his helmet up, but he'll end up getting it buckled before and then goes in for a big hit there as he was on his way to the bench. And now he goes over said bench. Sailors are going to try to possess a little bit. It's going to be a breakaway chance. Hubler's in, he shoots, and another big save from Perkins. He gets robbed for the second time, same spot. And a little extracurriculars behind the play. It's going to be a penalty there against Crested Butte. Sloan trying to plead his case, saying he was tied up with a man, but he will go sit for 2. 15:48 left here in the second period of play. And the Sailors are going to the man advantage. They were unsuccessful in their first opportunity at the man-up play. We'll see if they can continue to generate, though. The one thing I'll say is they did a good job kind of getting some mojo going. And Landon Ripley's out there. Of course, he's not nearly as good as Tanner, but who's to say? Who's to say? Here's Hale now. He sets it up. Fritzen's going to pick it behind his own goal now as the Sailors will have to break out. A nice job from Crested Butte to clear right off the draw. Hubler up now to McCarty. McCarty's in the zone on sides. He's going to just pull up. Sends one in front. Ripley there. Tanner would have scored. Now it's Moore. Shoots one just high and wide. Hit off a stick in front. And it's going to be rimmed around to the far side. Crested Butte man is going to be first to the puck, and he'll send it the length of the sheet. Nice effort there from Buckhannon.
Landon stole my stick. I would have finished with my stick. He's not worthy of it.
It's going to be taken now by Hubler. Sends it back to Fritzen. Up ice, he finds Moore. Moore's into the zone on side. Cuts down into the corner and sends it behind the net to McCarty. McCarty will set things up himself in the far side corner. Slowing it. Gets it to Charlie Moore. At the far circle, up to the top. Now it's Fritzen. Near side to Hubler, but it was behind him, and he ends up getting to the puck first. Sends it out front. Ripley couldn't get that one to go. And dives at the play. Makes it. Keeping it alive to Fritzen. Back down to Ripley, who's on his feet again. Don't know what he was doing on the ice there. Hockey's played on the skates, not on your side. And it's going to be cycled down deep by Hubler. Ripley in pursuit. And he's trying to earn himself an extended time with this stick, because if he misses another wide open chance like he had, Tanner may take it back. Here's Hubler to the high slot. Comes in and rips one. Not making many friends shooting it that high. And it's going to be Moore who contends for this. Battling behind the net. Gets help there from Ripley. Steps on the puck. And in his effort to play FIFA, he ends up going down. The Sailors keep it alive, though. Now a shot from Moore. Stop down. Rebound. Put on frame. Big save Perkins. And it's turned up and into the neutral zone as Crested Butte is in pursuit, but a good job there from the Titans. Now here's Kempers, fresh off the bench himself. And a shot coming, saved by Perkins. And it looks like an interference call against Crested Butte as Dietrich now will head to the box just as his man released. 13:43 remaining, and I guess I should probably stop giving so much grief to the other Ripley boy since Kira's right there. I probably shouldn't make her upset. Although she still does owe me a steak, so there is that. Kemper's now going to take this face off. As I said, 13:40 on the clock and 2 minutes of power play time again for the Sailors. Landon Smith runs his man off the puck, and it's going to be worked to the blue line where Stevenson takes it for Steamboat. Near side to Chapman. Chapman, backdoor play, couldn't find Kretschmar. Comes out to Kemper's far side at the circle. Guys battling in front, and eventually Landon Smith is going to be taken down again, but good job from Smith just causing mayhem in front. Now Stevenson battling, getting it to Kempers. And worked down the length of the sheet there by Crested Butte. Hale nearly got handcuffed, but he's going to end up setting it for Stevenson. Up ice with a pass to Kretschmar. Near side to Kempers. A minute gone in the power play. Sailors are into the zone as Kempers rims it around, looking on the far side for Chapman. Slows it up, gets it up top to Stevenson, walks the line, gives it back to Chapman in the circle. Steps in, fires it to Kretschmar, and it looks like we've got Smith who may be going to the box here a little bit too much in front. Landon Smith thinks it's not going to be him, but he's actually the man who gets the infraction. and will sit for 2. So 52 seconds of 4-on-4 time here from the Howie Dome. 12:35 remaining in the second period, and a 1-1 game still from Howelsen Ice Arena. Face-off comes all the way back to the Steamboat zone. Draw is going to be taken to the blocker side of the right-catching Rush Hale. Puck is down. Steamboat wins it. Stevenson takes it near side. Works it up the wall. He's got Pearson. Back down now to Stevenson. D to D he goes to Fritzen. Fritzen touches one up the wall to Moore. And Charlie Moore forgets to hit the puck on that one. Worked the other direction by Crested Butte. Moore is back. Good little poke check there. And he'll just turn and fire it up, looking for Pearson. Settles off the wall. Walks off the wall and goes behind the defensive net there to Fritzen. Back to Pearson, give and go. Slides one to open ice. He's trying to find Stevenson, but Stevenson couldn't track it down. Big hit there from Pearson, and that one is going to draw the call. Pearson getting a boarding call here, so that's an automatic 5-minute major against Cale Pearson. And the physicality picking up, and in turn, we also have a few more penalties now. So boarding call there against Cale Pearson. He will have to sit for 5. In the meantime, we will have 4-on-3 here from Howelsen Ice Arena. It was an interesting call. No doubt. I was waiting to see if he was going to give him just a roughing. Gives him the boarding instead, probably because of the situation. Just a dangerous play. Shot stopped there by Hale. Rebound picked up again by Steamboat. So 5-on-3 here for a minute. A long 5-on-3 for Crested Butte. Work to the blue line near side now. One-timer goes off the stick of Kellen Gormley. And the rebound comes near side. Kellen Gormley going to chase that one down. You don't want to over-pursue on the 5-on-3 that leaves men open, but a little bit of help from an errant pass that goes through everybody and goes to the neutral zone. That'll allow the Sailors to at least regroup for a moment. Hubler backtracking. Shot to high riser, blocker down by Hale. And the clearing attempt ends up at the stick of Dukeman. Walks in. Dukeman tried to send one across the crease. No one there. That was actually Dietrich, sorry. He was trying to find Dukeman. And now we've got ourselves a face-off. 28 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Still 4:09 left in the Cale Pearson penalty. That was a major for boarding. 11:02 on the clock in period number 2. Contended for behind the Steamboat net. Comes free. There's Kretschmar, and he will send one the length of the sheet. Nice effort there from Kretschmar and company. Unless there's a real quick rush here, that's not going to be a lot of time for Crested Butte to work with on the 5-on-3. Just 7 seconds left. They get into the offensive zone, looking to set things up. Cross-ice pass, finds Dukeman, goes up top now. Dukeman, the lone goal scorer for this Crested Butte team. We skate now 5-on-4. Man walks in, fires, scores. Dietrich, very similar shot selection from the first goal we saw Crested Butte score. That one was able to break through the pads of Rush Hale, and it's a 2-1 game. And Cale Pearson will stay in the penalty box for 3:34 longer. So Crested Butte comes up with a goal there on the man advantage, and the Sailors still have to skate down. So a big time here in the game for Steamboat. They need to buckle down. They can't let another goal in here. You don't want to go down by 2 to this Crested Butte team. Make it real tough in a game where goals have come with infrequency. Here's Chapman on an intercept. He's going to try and bounce right back for the Sailors. Looking for the whole coaching staff was looking for a call there. They're not going to get it. 10:08 remaining now in period number 2. Here's Chapman again. He turns up ice. He's got open ice to work with into the zone. Now stopping up and just sending it behind the goal and killing some more time off. 3 minutes remaining in that major penalty against Pearson. Taken up by Buckhannon, and he just gets into the zone with possession. Buckhannon taking it behind the net now. And he'll work this to the far side hash mark. Buckhannon all the way around the circle. Poke check free of him. Kretschmar in pursuit. And Buckhannon tried to slide and made his best effort to draw a penalty. He's not going to. Picked up instead by Crested Butte. And here's Buckhannon again. Coming up ice. Gives it off now. An opportunity sent out front. Oh, nearly got through. Hits bodies and goes just wide of frame. Comes up to Buckhannon near side. Works it down the wall, finding Sloan. Sloan ends up running into two different white jerseyed players. Buckhannon with the puck. Far side. Shot there. Blocked off. Now Buckhannon. And eventually we have both players go into the box. And Sloan's unhappy about it, but he was all tied up with Chapman, and both will sit, so it'll maintain the 5-on-4 numerical disadvantage for the Sailors. They'll be eligible for release, first whistle after 6:59. Draw is going to be in the Steamboat zone. Kemper's the man to take it. Won cleanly by Crested Butte. Man works it down near side to Dukeman. Up top again, he finds Medina, and Medina goes cross ice. Now top the blue line again. It's going to be Dietrich once more. Far side circle. Shot blocked off. Dietrich leaves it instead for Gardner. He goes down the wall. Finds a man. Back up top to Gardner. And Gardner goes to Dietrich and back again on a give and go. Walks the line. Gardner near side finds Dukeman. Under his stick initially. Stevenson contends for it. And it's going to be chipped up the ice. And Ripley, if he was in stride, could have gotten to that one. But instead it's chased down by Gardner. Sends it up the far side wall. Deep in his own zone as Crested Butte was forced back. Now finally only 80 seconds remains in this Pearson penalty. Stevenson fires this one up to the red line. Picked up there by the Titans, and they're going to go into the zone. Onside? No. Whistle down as the man was in just before the puck. And with that, we've got an offsides called. Face-off coming just in front of the press box here. Face-off's down again. And Crested Butte able to win another one. 64 seconds remaining. Titans have to regroup. Nice job from the Sailors. They're locking up the blue line here. Shot there. A rising one. Stopped by Hale. He fought it off. Going to be taken by Crested Butte again. They walk the red line, and eventually man tries for a little turnaround shot. Stopped by Hale. Rebound picked up by Landon Smith. He sends it down the length of the sheet. Perkins is in pursuit of that one, setting it up for his defender. And Crested Butte will just backtrack. Nice job, Landon Smith right there, 2-on-0. Smith coming in with a man to his left, and he shoots. That one stopped by Perkins. 7:13 remaining in this period, and the best chance of the second so far for the Steamboat Sailors. Shot selection for Smith on the 2-on-0. 2-1 score. Titans are on top right now. Sailors still down a man for the next 20 seconds. Hubler off the faceoff. In the battle for this one, Ripley is his other man out there with him. Saucer's one up. That one was probably not any sauce I'd put on my spaghetti. It was a little bit lame duck, but I mean, he got there eventually, all right? That's what it's all about. Worked up ice. Crested Butte takes over, and Pearson releases from the box. Now Ripley's far side. We're at full strength here from HOWELSEN Ice Arena. Stevenson is going to take this one up ice himself. Heck Stevenson Into the zone, onside play, makes a move, sends it up now to Ripley at the hash mark near side. Worked up further to Fortna, shoots one. That one tipped in front, but a big save from Perkins. It hit a body just in front of the crease, but Perkins was dialed in and makes the stop. 6:32 remaining here in the second. 2-1 score with Crested Butte on top. But a nice job from the Sailors. They're able to battle through the major penalty. They gave the 1 goal up, but nothing more. And that's just what they needed to do. Closing the door and giving themselves a chance here. Hubler with Fortna and Ripley out there. So Chapman has been moved to the line with Kempers and Landon Smith. Going to be worked up ice by Crested Butte. Now it comes to the red line. Titans do take over there. Poke checked free. Hubler has it for a moment. Now Stevenson chips it up, goes off the wall, off the Steamboat bench, and the Titans go D to D. Worked up to the neutral zone once more. Dietrich has it. Sends it, looking for the soft spot on the ice, and once again Ripley's just laying down like he's trying to pose for a magazine instead of playing hockey. I was tripping your brother again. Nothing to see here. 6:01 remaining now. Every shift I'm getting my words in. No, I've been pretty good about it. I took it easy on him for a bit, and then I had to give him one again. Irregardless, I'm having a conversation here with Tanner Ripley, and I don't know what stick he's using, but obviously it doesn't work. Kemper's going to take this one. And Sailors tried to get it deep but couldn't. Worked by Crested Butte. They're out the other direction. Dietrich with speed goes into the corner and tried to work it out front, but a nice job from the Sailors getting in the lanes. Kretschmar, bump from behind. Ooh. Big hit there on as Kempers lays a man out. But Dietrich going to the box for a cross check, and the Sailors head to the man advantage. 5:37 remaining here in the second period of play. That one might have just been a size disparity. I don't know.
One guy was a little stronger.
I don't know. We got Kempers on the faceoff. Sailors will have the man advantage, and they're looking to tie things up. Chapman has it. Goes up top to Stevenson. Nice move. He'll keep it in. Gets it down low to Landon Smith now. And bodies collide. The puck comes free. Chapman sends it across to Kempers. Shot and a goal! Kempers rips home his second of the night with an absolute snipe up top. And that one is going to count for the Sailors. The clock is running off now here a little bit. They had forgotten to start that. And we will, regardless, skate it. The 2-2 game. Kemper's goal, the second of its kind here on the evening. Sailors are going to need a little bit of help from a few other folks, though, if they're going to win this one. 2-2 score right now. Officials having some words at center ice. They're just letting them know how much time is going to be remaining here. And we'll see what they take off of the clock. They ran it a little bit after the goal to try and catch it up a little. I want to thank Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Russell's Auto Salon, and Mountain Mattress and Furniture, all proud supporters of Sailors Athletics here on KTYV 105.7 and online at SteamboatRadio.com. Also, Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more. Knowledgeable advice, helpful service, quality products. They are west of Steamboat. 5:10 on the clock, so they do run an additional 17 seconds off, and the Sailors are back underway at 5-on-5 here.
Number 44, Andrew Kempers, assisted by number 11, Landon Smith.
Here's Hare, steps in, fires a shot, stopped by Perkins. So the Sailors claw back into it. Just after I'd said they needed to kill the rest of that major penalty, they do so. It's almost like they listened to me. Almost. ensuing draw is down, and we've got 4:50 remaining here in the second period of play. Again, knotted up at 2 apiece. Crested Butte works it up into the neutral zone, skips over the stick there of Znamacek, and no icing on it as it did bounce off of him. Znamacek again, far corner in his own zone. Sends one up, looking for Hare, couldn't get it. Taken now by Kellen Gormley. Makes a move, gets it up to Charlie Moore. Moore's going to go 1-on-3. He's got speed, works it to the outside. Goes in behind the goal now. Sends one out front, but that one's intercepted by Crested Butte. And they will go up ice. Leading the charge is Marchitelli. Marchitelli's bodied off there by Znamacek. Hare is in the vicinity as well. Kept alive by Crested Butte. Bodies colliding there just inside the zone. And the dump attempt from Marchitelli is not going to go deep. Comes outside to the near side. Shot is stopped by Hale. Rebound picked up by Hare. Sends it to Znamacek. He's going to be bodied hard, but gets the puck in deep to Hare. Hare starts fishing for the puck, doesn't come up with it. Taken instead by Dukeman. Far side, he's got Medina. Medina wrapped up there. Gets it in low again, and now Dukeman. Gets it to Medina behind the net. Tries to come out front. Saucer pass. Bounces around and eventually he's picked up by Hare. Medina, though, on the nice forecheck, gets it in deep again. So the Sailors really struggling just to clear their own zone here. Shot goes wide. And on the near side now. Picked up and worked down the wall, but not out. Here comes a man in the slot. Toe drags, shoots just wide. Rebound scooped by the Sailors. Taken by Hare, and he's just going to send one the length of the sheet. No icing. It hit off of the defender there. That was Serio who got in the way. Sailors go for a quick change. 3 minutes on the clock now. 2-2 score. Serio with a pass that's intercepted by Ripley, and then he didn't know where it went. Eventually, he's going to come up the near side wall with a quick pass to Chapman. Up ice, he finds Hubler. Hubler now at the red line. Poke check free of him. Gains the red line again, and will just fire this one in deep. Chapman in pursuit on the forecheck. Nice little intercept there from Ripley. He was in the lane. Third time this game he has decided that he looked better on the ice than he does skating. He intercepts another one. Comes up, and Gormley's there. Shoots one. Big save, Perkins. And the rebound is going to be taken by the Sailors. Hubler tried to send it out front. Second effort, then third. Goes through the crease. No one home. And guess who's on the ice again? If you guess Landon Ripley, you're right. Going to be taken by McCarty, and he has it at his own blue line here as the Sailors try to take this one up ice. And Brother Tanner is saying that he's been skipping leg day in the gym. 2 minutes on the clock now in the second period of play. Crested Butte works this one up. That is onside play. Into the Steamboat end. Chance, tight angle. Great poke check by Gormley at the last second, disrupting that attempt. Now it's Dylan Gormley trying to fight off a few players. Gets a pass up to Kempers, and here comes Kempers now. He's in across the red line now, across the blue. Onside. Toe drags to the middle of the ice, and he's poke checked as he tried to get that last attempt. And Crested Butte sends it the length of the sheet. It'll come back 182 feet on an icing. 87 seconds remaining here in the second period of play. 2-2 score from HOWELSEN Ice Arena. So the face-off is to the blocker side of the left-catching Perkins. Kretschmar in to take this big draw for your Sailors. He wins it. Kempers pushes it to Stevenson, dumps it in off the glass far corner. Crested Butte has it. Taken back, though, by the Sailors for a moment, then pushed forward, and here come the Titans. Across the red line, now in across the blue. Kretschmar bodies a man, but it's dumped in behind the net where Stevenson takes it for a moment. Loses it, tries to battle, and eventually comes free to a Crested Butte player. Worked up the far side. There's Kempers. Kempers sends it in. That's onside. Kretschmar in pursuit in the forecheck. Bodies his man off. Sends it out front. Oh, it's over the stick of Smith. All the way out to Stevenson. Keeps it alive to the far corner. And it's picked up by a Crested Butte. They'll send it into the Steamboat blue line and into the zone eventually where Stevenson takes over. Sends a pass that goes off a Crested Butte player's stick. Now it's going to be touched forward. Here's Kempers. Turns the corner. Tries to get in. Shot is stopped by Perkins, and the rebound's cleared by Crested Butte. Icing is called against the Titans, and the Sailors pressing in the late stages here of period 2. Just 27 seconds remaining in the period. A 2-2 game here from HOWELSEN Ice Arena. Moore, Ripley, and Pearson, a new line combination here with Stevenson and Fritzen. And Charlie Moore wins it forward. Oh, very nearly got Ripley. Guess where he ended up? You have one guess where he was. Picking himself off the ice again. 5th time tonight. Now it's going to be where he's got to sharpen his skates. I don't know what's going on here. Ripley rubs a man off the puck. It's worked in low. 10 seconds on the clock. Tanner is having just as much fun with that as I am. And the clearing attempt eventually finds the red line. It'll be dumped in but not deep. And CRESTED Butte will chip this along where the horn sounds, and we have found the end of period 2. Back with the third after this. Probably a few more chirps to Landon Ripley just because he can't skate and it's real slippery out there. But stick around because it's 2-2 here after 2. It's the Howie Dome, and it is Steamboat Sailors hockey on your Sailor Sports Connection, KTYV 105.7. We're online as well at steamboatradio.com.
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Steamboat Roofing Company, I Furnish, Mountain West Insurance, Switchback Sports, Mountain Eye Works, Docs Auto Clinic, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Buttle's Auto Tilla, the Paoli Group, Steamboat Ace Hardware, and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Steamboat Ace has been a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors broadcast for more than 10 years. But that's not the only way we support the kids in this wonderful community. Hi, this is Bridget from Steamboat Ace. It has always been a priority of Steamboat Ace to support and encourage positive hobbies and activities for our youth. In addition to local scholarships, Steamboat Ace provides the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale. Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Sailors shopping place.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Hey, it's Jay with Switchback Sports, a proud supporter of Steamboat Sailors Athletics. Our new store is now open, so visit us at 402 Lincoln at the Into the West building in downtown Steamboat. Come check out our largest boot selection ever and experience our extraordinary customer service. We can't wait to see you at our new store at 402 Lincoln Avenue, the Into the West building in downtown Steamboat. Switchback Sports, we bring the mountain to you, and we are proud to support Steamboat Sailors Athletics.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat! Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hello, I'm Andrew Kempers, number 34. I play left wing. I've been playing hockey since I was 3 years old. Personal goal is to do as well as I did last year, and a team goal, make it to playoffs and hopefully win the state championship. I also play football and lacrosse and love hanging out with my friends. My favorite subject in school is probably shop because we get to build cool things. Last summer, I had a lawn mowing business and mowed lawns. After I graduate, I plan to attend a four-year college and play hockey at a club level. My favorite movie is Toy Story because of Woody. I'm Andrew Kempers, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Springs Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Mountain Eyeworks is open for all your eye care needs.
Dr. Erica Musgrove provides comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Whether you're on the field, court, or on the ice, Mountain Eyeworks will make sure you can play to the best of your ability.
Come check out the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses. Make an appointment today at mountaineyeworks.com.
Or come visit us. We're easy to find in Central Park Plaza.
Mountain Eyeworks, helping you and the refs see better.
Mountain Eyeworks, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Sailor Sports. Go Sailors!
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group, supported by the Group Real Estate.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go Sailors!
Hi, Jason Bongiorno here for Doc's Auto Clinic. The rumors are true. Doc retired and I jumped at the chance to take over this wonderful business. No big changes here. The 25-year tradition continues. Great service, outstanding mechanics, state-of-the-art equipment, and most importantly, fair, honest advice. We will also soon be tackling electric vehicles. For the best auto repair service anywhere in the Yampa Valley, it's Doc's Auto Clinic. Taking care of you and your family by taking care of your car. Call 970-871-1346 or book online at docsautoclinic.com.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Kel McCarty. I'm number 39, and I'm a defenseman. I've been playing hockey for 11 years. My goal for the team is to win a state championship, and my personal goal is to help the team win a state championship. Do rodeo, and that's about it. Favorite subject schools? Definitely shop class. What did I do this summer? I just did rodeo and played some hockey. Plans after I graduate? Probably go to a community college, get a ag business degree. Favorite movie? Star Wars. And book? I don't know, I don't read. I am Kel McCarty, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Springs Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of the Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat! Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Alpine Lumber is proud to support Steamboat Springs High School athletics on KTYV Sports on FM. We believe the competitive nature of high school sports builds character and is a good indicator of success in future life for those who participate. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend, easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks.
Mountain Eyeworks is open for all your eye care needs.
Dr. Erica Musgrove provides comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Whether you're on the field, court, or on the ice, Mountain Eyeworks will make sure you can play to the best of your ability.
Come check out the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses. Make an appointment today at mountaineyeworks.com.
Or come visit us. We're easy to find in Central Park Plaza.
Mountain Eyeworks, helping you and the refs see better.
Mountain Eyeworks, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Sailor Sports. Go Sailors!
Hi, this is Tony with iFurnish, Steamboat's newest furniture store. We've been in Summit County for 15 years, and we're excited to bring fashionable, affordable furniture to the longtime locals of Steamboat. Whether you're looking to furnish a rental, remodeling, or just want an updated look, we've got it. We've got 11,000 square feet, carry bunk beds, sleepers, dining room sets, recliners, and much more. We're proud to be your local, family-owned furniture store right here in Steamboat.
Stop by our new location at 1855 Shield Drive in Steamboat or visit ifurnishco.com.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Hex Stevenson. I'm number 36, and I play defense. I've been playing hockey for probably 10 years. Hockey's my main sport. As a team this year, I hope we win states, and then I'd like to get better myself. Favorite subject in school is shop, because you get to build stuff. I'm not sure what I'm going to do during the summer or after high school. And then my favorite movie is Cars 3. I'm Hex Stevenson, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Spring Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
You never think it's going to happen to you. A house fire is devastating, with the potential to ruin almost everything you own. Make sure your homeowner's or renter's insurance provides the coverage you need. Let the agents at Mountain West Insurance review your policy and make sure you're properly insured. A fire can happen at any time. Take the time today to make sure your insurance protects you. Call an agent today at Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services in Craig, Steamboat, and Meeker.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil.
From Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Hey, it's Jay with Switchback Sports, a proud supporter of Steamboat Sailors Athletics. Our new store is now open, so visit us at 402 Lincoln at the Into the West building in downtown Steamboat. Come check out our largest boot selection ever and experience our extraordinary customer service. We can't wait to see you at our new store at 402 Lincoln Avenue, the Into the West building in downtown Steamboat. Switchback Sports, we bring the mountain to you, and we are proud to support Steamboat Sailors Athletics.
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Steamboat Roofing Company, I Furnish, Mountain West Insurance, Switchback Sports, Mountain Eye Works, Docs Auto Clinic, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Buttle's Auto Salon, The Paoli Group, Steamboat Ace Hardware, and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
We now send it to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Hockey.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. We are here from HOWELSEN Ice Arena. Vlad and Jace along for the call with Tanner Ripley, who is sitting here unmiked and unchecked. Get excited for the third period of action as the Sailors have knotted things up. They've been down 1-0 and 2-1. They've come back both times on goals from Kempers as Crested Butte retakes the ice here, giving a little bit of extra moment there to rest the legs. An interesting kind of game. Crested Butte came out. They were absolutely buzzing. They were flying in the first 5-6 minutes of this one. The Sailors weathered the storm. There was a goal from Dukeman, but then Kempers came back with his first of the game 32 seconds after that. And immediately following, we had a lot of back and forth action, but it was the Titans who somewhat slowed down. The Sailors really getting into the flow of things. And then, after all that was said and done, we had a little bit of back and forth in the second period. A goal from the Titans made it 2-1. That was a power play strike, and then the Sailors later in the period, not 32 seconds later, but later on they're able to score. Kempers again on a man advantage of their own. So a really even game here, a lot of back and forth, but I will say the one thing that hands down is in the Steamboat's favor is the times that Landon Ripley has laid on the ice instead of skating. We absolutely love it up here. If we had a Landon tracker, we would be at least at 5, maybe even 5 just in that period. Who knows? But lo and behold, he's out there to start things off in this third period of play. Chapman, Hubler. Chapman shoots. And that one goes off of Perkins and stays out. Now Chapman in again. Ripley rounding out the forward unit. Chapman tries a toe drag. He gets hit up high and goes down to the ice, gets right back up. And there's Ripley. Sends it to Chappie. Chappie had to go under his stick and turns, fires it down the wall. There's Ripley. Leaves it off. Hubler contending behind the net for it, but it's gathered by Sloan. Sloan fights the check off there of Hubler and goes D to D, and then it's up ice to the red line. Sailors are able to get at least one new player over the boards as Chapman goes for a change, and it skips over the stick there of Serio, but eventually is chipped in by Crested Butte, and they'll bring some fresh legs off the bench as well. Sailors take it. It's going to be Fritzen, comes to Kempers on a pass near side, and Kempers goes well around the wall. And a little errant play there from Spann, who lost his footing as he was trying to chase that one down. And an icing called against the Sailors, so Crested Butte will have an offensive zone faceoff. Just 1:01 into period number 3, still 2-2 game here from the Howie Dome. Kempers, Landon Smith, and it looks like Kretschmar out there. 2-on-2 right off the draw. Here's Landon Smith. Chips one in, and Kretschmar's in pursuit, as is Smith. Both players get to the puck first, and it's going to be Smith to the near side. Cycles one down the wall, intercepted by Crested Butte. Then Kempers comes up with it, and he's going to be hooked up hard. No call on that one. Kempers comes out, toe drags around a man, walks another one. He's in, he shoots, and that is off a defensive stick and over the goal frame into the netting and out of play. So a face-off coming up here with the Sailors in their offensive end. Same unit stays on the ice for Steamboat. New defensive players come over the bench for Crested Butte. McCarty and Dylan Gormley, the defenders here for Steamboat, off the draw. Kempers battles for it, trying to fight through a number of players, but he's tied up and eventually dispossessed. Good forecheck, though. Here's Landon Smith. Walks, fires one off the glove of Perkins. He makes the save, skips over the stick there of Gormley. He's going to have to backtrack to his own zone. 15-15 remaining here, period 3. Poke check there on the forechecking player for the Titans. They get into the zone, but you can see, as I was mentioning, what looked to be a real speedy team here for Crested Butte has since slowed, and I wonder if that is just the bus legs catching up with them even after their hot start in period 1. It has really started to tilt in the Sailors' favor here. 14:53 remaining. Dylan Gormley up ice. Tries to make a move, loses his stick, and in the process the puck. And so it's going to be worked to the far side under the stick there of Moore. Taken and fired up there by Sloan for Crested Butte. He can't clear, but he does eventually get help, and then a poke check comes free. Kellen Gormley's in on the forecheck for the Sailors, the defender, into the near corner. Reverses course with this one, looking out front, decides on Moore. He's got his man, sends it to Fortuna now at the blue line. D to D he goes. One-time attempt from Znamacek, goes through his legs. He goes to the ice but regains his footing and is down into the offensive corner. The defender is well down. You can see the Sailors are never afraid of sending their boys from the blue line up in to join the play offensively. Comes all the way back to Kellen Gormley, up to Znamacek. He's into the zone onside and dumps one around. Fortuna's going to be the first one there for the Sailors. Tries to make a move. He's dispossessed, works up to the neutral zone, and players battle for it. Eventually, Kellen Gormley comes up with it, rimming up the near side wall. Taken back by Crested Butte, and that goes the length of the sheet. Icing called as Sloan sends it down. 13:45 remaining, third period, and it is 2-2 here from HOWELSEN Ice Arena. Hubler, Ripley, Chapman over the boards again. Fritzen and Stevenson on the back end. Off the draw, Ripley on his backhand. Oh, that one goes through the crease. Won't even count as a shot on goal. But he stayed on his feet, as Tanner said. Real proud to see that. They may have sharpened his skate before this period. You don't know. D2D play here from the Sailors. Fritzen sends it up to Chapman. And he tried to touch that up to Ripley, but ended up getting away from him. Had he left it, it may have gone to Ripley cleanly. 13-19 remaining here in the game. 2-2 score. And it's going to be taken by Chapman in the near corner of his own zone. Needs help from Ripley. Reverses course with the puck again, looking for Hex Stevenson. Stevenson gets it up to Chappie. Chappie with a nice little stretch pass. And Ripley just needs to go to leg day once again. 13:01 remaining. All he needs is an extra 6 inches there, and he's going to be in on a breakaway, but comes up just short. 13 minutes on the clock now in third period action. A 2-2 game here from the Howelsen Ice Arena. And Kretschmar is going to take the draw for the Sailors. Face-off is down. Puck is battled for near side corner. Players colliding. And eventually McCarty is going to throw the weight around a few times unsuccessfully. CRESTED Butte does come up with it. They'll cycle low. McCarty takes over, sends it off the wall, under the stick there of Landon Smith. And the Titans are back in their own zone, having to gather this one, go behind their own goal. And it's going to be Sloan up the wall, and no one was there in blue. McCarty at his own blue line now, sends one across. Nice little pass to Smith. Gets under his stick, though, and it's going to be taken up by CRESTED Butte for a moment, then back into their own zone it goes. Sloan again, taking it behind his net. Reverses course as Landon Smith's on the forecheck. Sends one up the wall, gets it right back on the give and go. One-on-one, here comes Sloan against McCarty, and Sloan goes to his backhand, sends one through the crease. And it's going to be picked up and scooped towards Kempers, away from him, however. And here's a D2D play. And here comes Landon Smith now. Smith makes a move. He's onto his backhand. Big save from Perkins as he comes up with another stop on Landon Smith. And the chances continue here for the Sailors. They've had a number of mini breaks, but Perkins, with the fastest chest in the West, makes the save. Off the ensuing draw, push forward by CRESTED Butte. As Nemechek is back into his own zone to fire that off the wall. Moore turns up ice. He's 1-on-2, now 1-on-3. To the high slot he goes, shoots one off the body of a defender. Moore picks it up behind the net, though. And he's going to come up with this. Tries to send it to the blue line. Gormley kept it alive for a moment, then it's going to be taken back by Dukeman. And he fires one in deep. The Dukeman brothers having a solid night as another one of them picks it up. Sent towards the blue line. Man jumps up from there. It's Gardner keeping it alive. Now Gardner steps through a man, goes D to D, and a shot from the blue line. Stopped by Hale. Rebound was there. Comes to the blue line again. Another chance. Stopped. Rebound sent on frame. Big save from Hale. And a wraparound chance at the other side of the goal frame is going to be stopped as well. Hale with a couple real nice stops for Steamboat here when it matters. 10:52 remaining in the third period of play. Still 2-2 here from Howelsen Ice Arena. Puck is going to be chipped up. Dukeman battling for it there. Tries to hit Moore. He gets through. Moore makes a move to the forehand. Shot. Big save from Perkins. He took that one right up in the noggin, but he is able to make sure there's no rebound once again. And we watch on. 10:38 remaining here in the third period of play. 2-2 score. Do want to thank Steamboat Motors, Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Ram trucks with store-to-door service online as well as steamboatmotors.com, West Steamboat on Highway 40. Also the Paoli Group with Group Realty, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, and iFurnish, all proud supporters of Sailors Athletics here on KTYV 105.7 and online at steamboatradio.com. It's Chappie with the puck. Sends it up. He's got Hubler. Hubler is going to be bumped. Almost lost his footing. Chapman comes in and support, but he can't come up with the puck, and instead it's CRESTED Butte the other direction. Titans are going to get this one, and they look to just fire it down. Nice poke check. It comes free, and Chapman is going to make a move. CRESTED Butte now into their own zone. They'll have possession. There he is again. Ripley's on the ice.
6, 7.
I think we're at 7 or 8 at this point. Now it's going to be taken by Hubler. Touches one to the Crested Butte blue line. Now Fritzen intercepts a pass at his own blue. Gets it to the red line, can't get it deep. Second effort, and now it'll take a third effort. My goodness, somebody grab the puck and get it in deep. Finally, Fritzen does so. Taken by Crested Butte, long up ice pass, goes the distance and will become an icing. The Ripley watch, will he get to double digits? He needs only 2 more and he'll be there. I'm not good at math. I'm almost losing it here. I want to thank a few more sponsors. Mountain Eyeworks, Steamboat Roofing, Switchback Sports, and Doc's Auto Clinic, all proud supporters of Sailors Athletics here on KTYV 105.7. Kretschmar off of the draw, works it down in behind Gretzky's office, now to the far side. He spins off the pressure of one man, sends it to Kempers, tries to get it out front. Smith was there, bounced off his stick. Nice defensive work as well. Kretschmar, far corner. He's going to be lined up, but spins away from one hit, then two, and he's still got the puck in the corner and comes out of the fray with it. Nice job from Kretschmar as he tries to battle through. Gets it to the blue line. McCarty's there. Shoots one. Oh, looking for a tip in front. Smith just missed. Now it's Dylan Gormley. Rips a shot and another save as that one was right into the gullet of Mr. Perkins, and he hangs on. No rebound to speak of. Perkins has had a pretty solid game here for this Crested Butte team, not allowing any rebounds, or for the most part he's not. However, the Sailors have really done a lot to help him out, shooting it directly into the chest quite a few times. This one comes free, a couple different chances right off the draw, and eventually goes the length of the sheet. No icing on this one. That is a late call there from Kent. I would not have called that an icing. Neither skated towards the puck on it. I would have waved it off immediately. 8:46 remaining. I'm not out there reffing. I'm up here announcing for a reason probably. 2-2 score. And the Sailors have to once again fend off a defensive face-off. Kempers, Hubler, Smith, Znamacek, and Kellen Gormley off the draw. It's fired the length of the sheet, and that'll be an icing, no doubt, as it goes down all the way. And Znamacek will chase it with enough gumption to earn the whistle. Only a few seconds having ticked off. Hubler, Kempers, and Smith still out there, so they're changing the line combinations a little bit here in an effort to find some offense. Off the draw, Hubler picks it up, tried to send it up to the high slot, intercepted, and taken the other way by Dukeman. Getting back is Landon Smith. Good back check there from Smith. Has help from Kellen Gormley, but a good forecheck from the Titans. They get possession for at least a moment. Now Gormley to Smith. Bumped off the puck, but he got it to the neutral zone. Now Kempers in alone. Kempers all alone, looking for the hat trick. What a save from Perkins! What a stop from Perkins, and he tries to let the official know he's got that puck. And some extracurriculars, as there always is with Kempers. 8:08 on the clock, and he gets absolutely robbed with a chance at the hat trick. Instead, Perkins says no. Face off in the Crested Butte zone. I've got a really funny video to show you after the game. Don't leave. It's about a breakaway. It's a shootout. It's real good. Real good. You'll like it. It's funny. You might laugh a little bit. Face-off's down. Shot off the draw by Moore is going to be stopped by Perkins yet again. He's having a real solid game. Just as I was kind of alluding to Steamboat not giving him too many tough chances, he has done a great job. And here's an opportunity. Dukeman's in behind Fritzen, makes a move. Oh, loses the puck as he tried to drag it. Now Fritzen picks it up for Steamboat. He's got Fortna ahead of him, gains the red line, dumps it in deep, and that one's going to be picked up by Pearson behind the net. Sends it out front, taken by Dukeman, and Dukeman's going to try and reverse course. Loses the puck. There's Pearson with it, trying to give it off to Moore. Rips a shot, and flashing the leather is Perkins yet again. That was a nice stop there from Perkins. He has been busy here in the third period. I love how many officials always make their way to the ice arena during game time, but they never seem to show up when you need to do the level 1 seminar. 7:23 remaining here in the third period of play. A 2-2 score still. Hale makes the stop. That might have only been his second or third. Well, no, there's a couple scrums, maybe 4 or 5 saves here in the third, but not much. The Sailors have really done a great job carrying play here in this third period. Some new defenders, new offensive center and wing come over the boards. 7:23 remaining here. Whistles blow. We'll have a redo. That wasn't cool. Off the draw now. This one done legally. Fritzen's there, chips it off the wall, tries getting help from Landon Ripley. Now it's sent back in. Players touch up onside play now for Crested Butte as they pursue, but the Sailors do have a chance. A little pass up ice to Chappie. Now it's Heck Stevenson off the wall near side to Ripley. He gathers. Oh, I thought he was going to fall there, but he didn't. Nice job. That's going to be taken in by the Sailors in front. Hubler! High shot, somehow stopped. And it's going to be another save. What a save there from Perkins. Did it go off the crossbar? I wasn't sure. It looked like it went off the bar and came right into him, though. He's gobbling everything up, even when he doesn't mean to. That was wild. Face-off's down. Chance shot! Oh, Ripley won't even count as a shot on goal. Kept alive by McCarty. Nice job keeping it in the zone. And then Hubler at the blue line. He keeps it as well. Ripley, he tried getting it to Chapman. Hubler in the high slot. Works his way to the far side half wall. Gets it up top. There's Gormley. Sends it down the wall to Hubler. Spins away from pressure. Tries to make a move out front. Hubler still with it. Can't shoot. Then gets a second effort. Pushes it wide. Pushes through the crease. And Ripley gets one that goes right under his stick. And a penalty behind the play on Crested Butte, so it'll be a Steamboat power play here. He didn't even know what to do. He thought, man, if I touch this puck, I'm going to probably fall over, so I'm just not going to touch the puck. Too much fun here from the HOWELSEN Ice Arena. Maybe tomorrow I will throw a headset on you. It'd be pretty fun. I digress. Face-offs coming back in the Crested Butte zone. 6:17 remaining in this third period, and the Sailors head to the man advantage. Kemper's off the draw. Elbowing was the call there, as you may or may not have heard. Stevenson fires, stopped there by Perkins. Rebound to the near sidewall, and it's going to be Kemper's to take it. Kemper's, Stevenson, one-timer, save Perkins, rebounds loose, and eventually the whistle blows. What a stop from Perkins again. Made the initial one, and it was free in the crease there for a moment, but he dives back, and with a valiant effort, gathers that one in to keep it 2-2 here down the stretch. Want to thank Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig, member FDIC. Also Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice, homeowner's friend. You can go see Cody and the gang at Alpine Lumber for all your building needs. Stevenson walks the line after a clean draw win. Now Chapman tries to send it through the seam, nothing there. Now to Kempers to Stevenson. Stevenson at the top again, sends it Kempers, fakes it on the one-time attempt and goes to Chapman instead. Picks it off the wall, walks in, Chapman through the crease. Kretschmar couldn't get it to go. Clearing attempt by Crested Butte. Ends up at the hands of a man. He tries to work his way past Stevenson. Here's now a chance, a shot. Big save from Hale. And the man gets driven into the crossbar there by Connor Chapman. But Hale makes a save of his own, and looks like he's stretching out a little bit worse for wear. 5:25 remaining here in the third period of play. 2-2 score still. Wow, they're playing hockey out there, wow. Wow, interference call against the Crested Butte Titans. Seeing what's going to happen here. So we'll see what happens here. I think the officials conferring. So 1:08 left in the initial penalty to Crested Butte. I think it was an unsportsmanlike conduct called. And so the Sailors are going to skate at 5-on-3 here with 5 minutes and change on the clock. Work to Hubler. Steps in, fires off the crossbar. Comes down to Charlie Moore. Walks the line, shoots one. Wide of frame, Hubler. Trying to pick this one up. Now it's Ripley to Hubler. To Moore, one-timer over the goal frame. He didn't get all of it on that. And now it's going to be taken by Sloan behind the net. Sailors do eventually come up with it. And Ripley walks to the high slot. It's hard to eat with no hands. And Ripley walks across that slot. Shot one that was blocked down. Tries to send it out front, and it gets by everybody. 11 seconds on the first penalty against Medina. Sailors still at 5-on-3 here. They walk into the zone. Here's Charlie Moore to the high slot. Rips a shot, and the leather flies. And another save there for Perkins, who is playing some next-level goalie here in this third period. He has done a real good job. Kempers, Landon Smith, and Kretschmar over offensively with Chapman and Stevenson on the back end here for the Sailors. 1 second before the Crested Butte player releases from the box. 53 seconds still left in that unsportsmanlike penalty. Face-offs down, won by the Sailors. Man comes out for Crested Butte. Kempers to Stevenson. Stevenson walks the line, gives it back to Kempers. Kempers looking, gives it to Stevenson. One-timer there, high and wide. Chipped up but not out. Kempers gathers it before the blue line, keeping this one alive. Fires a shot, stopped by Perkins. Rebound gathered now by Chapman. Walks the line, gives it to Stevenson at the top again. Nears corner, and that's Ovechkin's office. His one-time attempt, though, off the mark. And that was definitely the stick. That wasn't the Indian. That was the bow. 3:39 remaining here in the third period of play. Errant play on the breakout attempt. Chapman gathers. 10 seconds on the clock now. Sailors got to be careful not to get too lackadaisical here on the power play breakout. They do that, however, and Steamboat kills their own penalty time. Crested Butte with a great kill on the PK. And we're at 5-on-5 here from HOWELSEN Ice Arena. 3 minutes remaining, 2-2 score. Puck comes to the slot. Kempers is in the area. Gathers it, sends it down the wall, finding Chapman. Chapman walks the wall, tries to come out front. Backhander attempt, goes through the crease. Landon Smith now. Tries to get away from pressure. No call on that one. And he's going to walk up the half wall. Turns and fires it down to the corner. Kretschmar in pursuit. Crested Butte comes up with it for a moment. Then they lose it again. Here's Landon Smith. Smith out front. Kretschmar with an interference call. And just like that, the Sailors, after having a 5-on-3 killed off with the man advantage that they had, they'll go to the penalty kill now as Kretschmar gets called for interference. 2:36 on the clock here, third period of action. In a 2-2 game, the faceoff will go to the Steamboat end here. Looks like we've got a timeout taken by Crested Butte, and after a lot of complaints from the Crested Butte coaching staff, they've got a late-stage power play, And that's why it's always interesting. I'm going to have a nice diatribe here with Tanner, even though he doesn't have a headset on. But it's always interesting as a coach because you get upset in the moment with a call or no call, and usually down the line things balance out and you're going to have your own chance, you know? Yeah. Except for that year of Bantams where we scored 9 goals the whole year. Except for that time. Yeah. 3 of those goals were in the first game where we tied 3-3 and then lost the rest of the season.
Even halfway through that.
Tanner only came in that's why we only got 9 instead of 12 goals.
Oh, yeah.
Could have real bumped us up.
Then I had to play goalie.
Listen, we had a lot of things going in that year.
Largest goal differential I've ever been on.
2:36 on the clock. CRESTED Butte heading to the man advantage. Do want to thank a few of the sponsors: Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Steamboat Ace Hardware, the Paoli Group with Group Realty, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, I Furnish, Mountain Eyeworks, Steamboat Roofing, Switchback Sports, and Doc's Auto Clinic. All proud supporters of Sailors Athletics here on KTYV 105.7 and online at steamboatradio.com. So it's Kretschmar who goes to the box. Interference the call. CRESTED Butte Titans on the man advantage here in the late stages of period 3, closer to the end than the beginning. And CRESTED Butte keeps it alive. Fancy little stick handling piece. Backdoor play. Nice job from the Sailors getting the stick in the lane. I think it was McCarty. Now the Titans set up shop near side corner. 95 seconds on the man advantage. Just over 2 minutes remaining in said game. 2-2 score here from HOWELSEN Ice Arena. Dukeman walks out. He's poke checked free of the puck. He has to go to the neutral zone. Turns back towards his own zone again, goes D to D as he finds Dietrich with the pass. Dietrich trying to get away from the forechecking pressure of Hubler. Nice job, though, from Hubler. He doesn't over-pursue, and he just kind of steers his man. Dietrich winds it up. He got stripped there by, I think that was Chapman, and an offside's called. Now Chapman and Buckhannon are both going to the box here. Coincidentals. No, it's McCarty, sorry. So we'll continue to skate at 5-on-4. 1 minute and 5 seconds of power play time remaining here. 101 seconds remaining in the game unless it goes the distance and stays at a 2-2 score like we see. Kempers and Chapman up front. A little bit of offense here potentially for the Sailors. Fritzen gets it off the draw and sends it the length of the sheet. Stevenson picks it up too. There's another official in the stands. I don't think I saw her at the level 1 clinic. Chapman picks it up, tries to get through. He's in, diving, big save there from Perkins. And the rebound picked up by CRESTED Butte. They're out the other direction, potential 3-on-2. Now a shot from Dietrich. That one's stopped by Hale, and he didn't know where that one went. Wow. That would have been a buzzkill. 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining here in the third period of play. 2-2 score. And off the draw, it's going to be cleared the length. Nice job from Steamboat. And here's Chappie in pursuit. Good little poke check there from Connor Chapman. And here comes CRESTED Butte across the red line, and across the blue, it's Gardner leading the way. Under a minute to go now in third period action. 15 seconds remaining before Kretschmar releases from the box. Sent out front, intercepted by Kempers. He's going to go up ice. 1-on-1, Kempers makes a move. Onto his backhand, lets it fly. Stop from Perkins. And then Kempers has some tempers flare. Kempers and Serio, are going to go sit now. Two seconds on the Kretschmar penalty. A parade to the box here. 37 seconds remaining in the game. 2-2 score. Oh my. Still 5-on-4. Sailors will have Kretschmar coming out in 2 seconds. Moore, Hubler, Fritzen, Stevenson are the 4 right now. Crested Butte will chip it to the neutral zone. Fritzen picks it up there. And now it's going to be taken by Crested Butte. They're into the offensive end. Man tries to walk the blue line, keeps it alive. Stevenson gets a stick in the lane, though, intercepts a pass. Hubler gets hammered. And the man who came up, it was Dietrich, looks like he took the brunt of that one. Sailors are into the zone. Shot there, stopped by Perkins. And 4 seconds on the clock now, and Dietrich is hurt on the Crested Butte bench. Looks like he's holding on to his shoulder. 4 seconds left. Hubler, Moore, Gormley's, Namachek, Kretschmar out there. Big face-off. It's down. And work to the corner, and that'll do it. So the horn sounds. We'll head to overtime here at the HOWELSEN Ice Arena. So a couple different penalized players are going to have to continue to sit for a while. I don't know the exact time they'll release, but it doesn't matter because it'll be after a whistle. So I'm going to send it back to the studio for a hot minute, and we'll be back with overtime. It is the Steamboat Sailors at 2-2 against Crested Butte here from the Howie Dome on a Friday night.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Hi, Jason Bongiorno here for Doc's Auto Clinic. The rumors are true. Doc retired and I jumped at the chance to take over this wonderful business. No big changes here. The 25-year tradition continues. Great service, outstanding mechanics, state-of-the-art equipment, and most importantly, fair, honest advice. We will also soon be tackling electric vehicles. For the best auto repair service anywhere in the Yampa Valley, it's Doc's Auto Clinic. Taking care of you and your family by taking care of your car. Call 970-871-1346 or book online at docsautoclinic.com.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of the Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat! Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. We're here from HOWELSEN Ice Arena. Vlad and Chase alongside Tanner Ripley. And it is overtime from the Howie Dome, 5-on-5 for 5 minutes. Here's Ripley right off the draw. Fires one off the pipe and in! Landon Ripley making up for all the times that he fell over today. He comes in and rips one off the inside of the pipe. That must be the stick. That must be the stick. The Steamboat Sailors, 8 seconds into overtime, come up with an absolutely beautiful victory. And the best thing about that is Tanner and I get to go eat now, and we're both very hungry. But the Sailors pick up the victory on the stick of Landon Ripley, who puts it home. The house will be rocking. Your Sailors play the same Crested Butte team tomorrow at 2:15. Should be a great matchup, and we hope to have you join us for it, as we will be having coverage of that. Again, 2:15 game. It's a matinee tomorrow against Crested Butte. The Sailors win 3-2. So long here from the HOWELSEN Ice Arena, as this is your Sailor Sports Connection, KTYV 105.7. We're online as well at SteamboatRadio.com.
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber, Steamboat Roofing Company, I Furnish, Mountain West Insurance, Switchback Sports, Mountain Eye Works, Doc's Auto Clinic, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Buttte's Auto Salon, the Paoli Group, Steamboat Ace Hardware, and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Thanks for listening to Steamboat Sailor Sports.
Wait on three. 1, 2, 3.
We're on 105.7 Sports on FM, KTYV, Steamboat Springs.